Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. We have a story of more lies, more grift, and more BS from the SNP. Angela Constance needed to go to Oslo in Norway to see how a very bad system of justice was working for them. And the official claim in the book was that it came to £782. However, that was just what was written in. The real figure was over £3,000 on a 2-day trip. Why would she lie? Why would she put down £700 when it was over £3,000? What are they hiding? Was it the first class flight? Was it the luxury hotel? Was it the entourage of people who all turned up for no reason? Because she wanted to see how these controversial reforms in Oslo worked. The same controversial reforms that she wants to bring in Scotland, and to which every single lawyer and KC in Scotland has said they will refuse to work with. So it's never going to happen. The entire legal profession, to a man, has said they're not going to do it. This is the abolition of jury trials for sex cases. And every single one of them said, no. Done. Senior lawyers are boycotting it. All lawyers, everyone is boycotting these plans. But she had to go to Norway to see how it was done. And rather than just go in and out on a day and do it cheap, little easy jet to Oslo or whatever. No. It had to be private jet, 5-star hotel, that sort of thing. £3,200, but that's not what the budgeted figure of £732 was. Now, we need to have that explained. We need to have these broken down, every single penny. And then anything that went over and beyond a basic travel allowance, she should be forced to pay back. Oh, you upgraded to first class, did you? Fine. What's the difference between that and the standard flight? You have to pay back the difference. Let me tell you, when I worked, I was frequently put on journeys and things. And I get a train trip. I worked years and years ago before I went into finance with, construction finance. I worked flying a mainframe. Yes, they still had them back then when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Back in 1992, I think it would be, something like that. And I spent a year working working in London, Cheapside. Well, actually not Cheapside, next door, Poultry in London, in the city. And I was operating a mainframe. I was a mainframe system operator and the security officer on that system. Something which I may add, you must never be the same person. But I was. They were cheap. But I don't know why they were cheap. It was a multi-billion-pound company. But I think they just didn't want too many people having access to their, inner sanctum. Because everything was there. But I used to go on courses with regards to this. They'd send me off to this place in Birmingham. And what it would mean is, rather than going from my home to Birmingham, I would have to go to the office first because they would only get their full tax break if the travel was from the office, and that's fine. So I'd go into London. I'd get a first class train ticket. Now I wouldn't get a first class train ticket. I would get a standard return. I would upgrade it myself to a first class, but I had to pay the difference. The company wouldn't pay for it. £1 billion company wouldn't pay the difference. So why should the Scottish taxpayer? Now, she stayed at this thing called I think it's a 5-star. It's a 4-star hotel. The Thon Hotel Slottsparken is where she went. Where accommodation for 2 days cost £1,900. Let me tell you, I've stayed in the Savoy and it hasn't cost that. So I don't know how good this hotel is. But that's it. She is living the life of Riley, hard and fast, on your dollar. And nobody is holding these tossers to account. Well, I am, but I'm a voice screaming in the wilderness. We all need to be screaming this. We all want to be demanding it, and demanding to know why these people think that they deserve to stay at the very, very best places and travel first class. They're really not important. They're only a regional council. They're not running an entire multi-nation operation here. And most of their powers are actually controlled from Westminster anyway. It's a joke. Anyway, let me know what you think. both of the trip and of the legal aspects of what she's doing, and anything else you want to talk about. Engagement helps the channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.